Hello, my name is Sean, and I'll be doing a tutorial on the sink, well, of sink. So, this is sink module, and whatnot. It does require edge work, but not much. The only thing we really should pay attention is the number of batteries, which in this case, I see 0 batteries. So, for the sink, the diffuser doesn't really say anything. It can be more like a go back and forth type deal. I'll show you. So under the number of batteries, we're going to choose the row that matches the number of batteries, which is 0 to 1 because there are 0 batteries on this bomb. Next, you'll get a rule sequence of 2, 1, 4, and an if truth and if false. So what does this mean? Well, you're going to go in the order of rules of 2, 1, and 4. If the rule 2 is true, we would press hot first. If 2 is false, then we would press cold on the sink. So rule 2 says if there's a vowel in the serial number. Again, this little edge work here, we can just look back here. LC, there's no vowel for the serial number. So for our first instance, it's false, and we have to press cold. Now, so we go to next rule 1, which is the next in the sequence. If there's an unlit NSA, no unlit NSA, so that's also false. So we're going to press cold here too. And last but not least, number 4, which often more likely has to deal with the faucet. Has to deal with the sink module itself. And this is literally one of the only times. I see it at most once talk about the sink module in question. So for number 4, if the faucet is stainless steel. So there are 3 different colors it can be. Stainless steel is kind of like a silver white color. Copper is this brown orange color. And finally gold plated is yellowish. So the faucet it's talking about is this part right here. So is the faucet stainless steel? And yes, it is. So when it's true, we're going to press hot. So it's cold, cold, hot. And usually when it talks about the sink, we as the expert would ask, okay, is this stainless steel? And of course the diffuser would say yes or no. Or the diffuser can actually memorize this and think, okay, knobs have to be gold plated, the faucet has to be stainless steel, and the drain pipe has to be copper. But then again, most definitely the expert will ask if such and such is this type of color, and you say yes or no. So we relay back to the diffuser, okay, cold, cold, hot. And that's a solved module. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit more batteries. We got over 6 batteries on one bomb. That's a 7 battery with 1 indicator. So for that, we're going to use this row over here, which is barely used, but I guess we'll get to here, which we're going to use the order 5, 6, 4. 5, 6, 4. Okay, so for 5, if the drain pipe is copper, so we ask, is the drain pipe copper? No. So then we look under the false statement, we have to press cold. So to go to 6, is there an HDMI? Well, no, there's going to be 1 indicator, so there's no ports, which means this is also false, which means cold. And finally 4, if the faucet is stainless steel. So this is twice it asks about the thing, but mostly I've only seen it once I have to ask the thing. So is the faucet stainless steel? And he said, no, it's gold plated. So that's also cold. So let's say cold, cold, cold. Okay, we'll do just one more. This is a pretty straightforward module. So, exact same orientation as before. So I guess if it talks about any of those things, Okay, yeah. If it talks about the sync at all, it's always going to be false. So, how many batteries we have? We got 3 this time. So that's going to be this row right here. We're going through all the rows here, and hopefully we can get 4 to 5 so we get to the last bit of them. And we have the order 3, 6, 2. So, for 3, are the knobs gold-plated? No, they're copper. So, for this one, if it's false, we're actually going to press hot instead. Remember to always look at the table. Next is 6. Is there an RJ45 port? Yes, there is an RJ45 port. So for that one, we're going to press gold when it's true. 3, 6, and then we got to do 2. Is there a vowel in the serial number? There's a vowel in the serial number, so we're also going to press cold for that. So relay back to the diffuser, hot, cold, cold. So let's get one more bomb. If it says 4 to 5, then we'll also do that one too. This looks like a 1, 2. Nah, it's a 2 bomb. You know, 1 sync. A very interesting sync too. I actually kind of like the look of this sync with having the gold plated. So for 2, we're going to go through the exact same thing. 3, 6, 2. So found this. Oh no, what am I saying? Are the knobs gold plated? Yes, the knobs are gold plated. So we're going to do cold for that. 6. Is there an RJ45 port? Let's check here. I don't see an RJ45 port. No. So we're going to do hot for that. And finally, is the serial number have a vowel in it? Vowel? No. So it's going to be hot as well. So cold, hot, hot. So let me demonstrate what happens if you get a strike on this. That's a 2, 3. Okay, so we're in the same column here. So what happens if you get if I just press anything? Actually, first let's check what I have to do before I even go ahead. So I'll do this very fast. 3 gold plate, yes, so that's cold. RJ45 port, no, so that's hot. And the serial number is cold because there's a serial number there. So cold, hot, cold. So let's say if I did cold 3 times. Ah, you see that? It doesn't let me finish the sequence and it resets for me. So you know where the mistake is at. That's a good thing. So let's finish this up by saying cold, hot, cold. And we're done. Let's see, 3, 5. Okay, so we're going to get to the final rule here, which is this one. Sweet. So we got 5 batteries. And we're going to go in the order 5, 3, and 1. So for 5, is the drain pipe copper? Yes, it is. The drain pipe is copper, so if true, we're going to press cold. 3, are the knobs gold plated? No, they're also copper. So for that one, we're going to press hot because it's false. And finally, for 1, is there an unlit NSA indicator? I don't think so because I see 2 port plates, so no. That's going to be also false, which means hot. So relay back to diffuser, cold, hot, hot. Alright, so now I'm going to cut the screen here. I'm just going to do this. I'll give you the complete edge work as needed. Alright, I got 2 and 1. I have no indicators for ports. So in the case of that, I'll tell you if there's an RJ45 port. And there is an RJ45 port. But for practice, I'll go through all of them. On 1 port plate, parallel. 2nd port plate, DVI, RJ, RCA. 3rd port plate, serial. 4th port plate, empty. And the serial number is 0 Lima 0 Lima Lima 6. Very interesting serial number with 2 zeros and 3 L's. Really cool, interesting one. Alright. And I guess I'll tell you everything about the sync as well. Though the diffuser won't really say that. It could be just an ongoing thing, or the diffuser can give you all the information anyway. So the knobs are gold plated, the faucet is gold plated, and the drain pipe is stainless steel. Do your magic. Right, I got my answer. In 3, 2, 1. I got cold, cold, hot. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, you saw only one port plate, but you didn't see the sink. So, in this one, I got 1 and 1. I got a lot of indicators. A lit CLR. Unlit SND. Unlit Mike Sierra Alpha. One port plate with an DVI RCA. Serial number November, Quebec 6, Hotel Charlie 3. The knobs are copper, the faucet is gold, and the drain is stainless steel. Work your magic. Okay, got my answer. Showing it in 3, 2, 1. I got cold, cold, cold for this one. Alright, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. And until then, keep talking. Make sure that drain pipe is unclogged. And don't explode.